So Yellow takes Nostradamus and elects him, and gets a happy face with Homer, develops iron, and upgrades with rich land. And presumably, he would have had corruption anyway if he hadn't have used rich land. Development of planning. So Blue takes Bread's Circus, develops it, builds one, increases population, builds a knight, and adopts heavy cavalry. Doesn't quite fulfill it yet, but could pretty easily next turn if they choose. So what is the development of planning? Politics, science, or markets? And what did Blue do? Blue took 2 resources. So I have these 3 territories. Code of law, cartography and irrigation did stick around. But I'm also the weakest. And uncertain borders is in here. I don't really want to trigger that, so I don't really want to play an event right now. So I can skip that, and then I have to decide what to take. I don't have a good use for the resources right now. So both of those bread and circuses came out super close, so I'd have to take it for 3 right now. And I don't have a good happiness solution. I don't have a lot of resources either. So St. Pete's is still on the way. Blue could grab it, potentially, or it could come to me. So if I was able to grab St. Pete's, then I don't see myself finishing it soon enough to be helpful. I'm going to need these happy faces pretty soon. The age is going to end, and I still know the right people, or I haven't done any happy faces yet. So we mentioned drama. We could take drama because Marlene's in the game. I don't know that that solves the problem enough now. Just as an example, if we wanted to use up this food and get this population before the age ends, we could take the food, get the population. Then when the age ends, we're going to have 2 unhappy faces. So we can only use one of these population, and we don't know if rebellion's in here. So it's quite a bit of risk. So in this situation, you might develop monarchy, and we want to get stronger. So do that and take bread and circus. So we're spending 3 on it, but then next turn we can develop it, put a person on there, which gets us all the happy faces we need for these populations. We have 1 free population that we can stick on a warrior or a farm to fulfill our tactic again and get up to another 13 or 14 strength. So Yellow could take Swordsman and upgrade that to get stronger. Or finish the castle, get up to 9. So finishing the castle seems like a good bet here for Yellow. And then Blue just has to get 1 more knight. So if they increase pop and put it there, then they'd be up to 2 plus 4, 14. And then we obviously are not the strongest. And again, then we're the weakest. So then we'd have a population. We could stick on a soldier to get to 14 again. We could go ahead and do it now, actually. Just so we stay strongest for when we play the event later. And then we can still get bread and circus next time, put a person on it, and be good with that. So that's an option. Let's see. I don't think there's an option where we take resources here. I don't see how that helps us in this particular situation. You know, we can do alchemy and upgrade a couple times, and then build one of these. I don't know, build this, and then just look for organized religion, but then we're still going to have an unhappy face next turn. This doesn't seem as good. If we thought we were going to get the wonder at St. Pete's, then maybe we could take that. So if we took science, then what would we do? I don't know, you could do cartography. I can't get monarchy then. And that gets us a little stronger. And then you can build the knight. So now we are stronger. We're strongest at least until blue gets stronger. And then what else would we do here? Again, we're more than likely not fixing happiness. It just depends on whether yellow grabs bread and circus for 2. I mean, it seems like a reasonable turn here would be finish the wonder, take bread and circus. Would you have corruption at that point? She'd be just out of corruption, so it would make sense to finish this, grab bread and circus. And then, you know, we can look for organized religion or team sports, but it's just going to be hard to manage in the meantime. I mean, you can do this and build that, but then we can't build the religion, then we can't get stronger very easily. And we would have another unhappy face there. So all that's bad. I'm not sure why we'd do Code of Laws since we already have Monarchy in hand. But you could do Code of Laws and get Alchemy going, but then you're kind of the weakest again. You do Monarchy. You can play reserves, get that, play one of those. You have 2 actions left to take stuff. Swordsman maybe, Urban Growth for the Alchemy. Irrigation, so I just don't like those as much right now. I'd rather, I think, take the food, increase pop, build that. Research Monarchy and take bread and circus. We're going to give the ghost up on territories, I think. We're going to have to discard 2 cards, so we'll get rid of 2 of these territories. Yeah, I mean, we can, yeah. So I think that's what we do here. Sets us up for a good next turn. Do we build this now? So if we wait until next turn, then we can see what blue does and then decide to build a farm or a soldier. And that helps because the farm would get us some food. Next turn we'll probably get into bread and circus. Turn after that, maybe alchemy. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I mean, rebellion might actually hit earlier, which would be bad. But that's probably just a risk we have to take at this point. Maybe people won't want to play events because they're not strongest, especially maybe blue. Yellow I could still see playing an event. So I think I will build this other warrior here, and we'll go this and end the turn. Is the canal? There's no Suez Canal. We're not getting Columbus. So which of these are we going to want to seed, I wonder? Maybe historic? Well, no. Let's go with wealthy. So there's 2 of the strength-related events, so they're probably not in here. Just hope that rebellion doesn't hit, I guess.